Roots on Crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
And if you like money and crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today, let's see what we have. EverRise. Let me share my screen. So EverRise brings buyback tokens as well as ecosystems for dApps to Polygon and Ethereum. Now, less than 3 weeks after releasing its first dApp ever owned for Binance Smart Chain, EverRise is proud to announce they will launch EverBridge to both the Ethereum and Polygon blockchains on October 5th. Now, with EverBridge, EverRise will make its own Revolution suite of dApps applications to projects on both networks, starting with EverOwn for Ethereum on October 5th, followed by EverOwn for Polygon on October 8th. Now, this expands the reach of EverRise security solutions to enable the token RISE to be traded and utilized across all three networks. This is an exciting time for us to expand the EverRise ecosystem and also introduce improvements to our project. This bridge allows us to take the dApps and blockchain solutions we have been building for to make them more accessible to all developers on Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, and Ethereum networks, said Suresh Madini, EverRise CEO and founder. Now, keeping the standards of being security pioneers in the DeFi space, EverRise is bringing a novel approach to the cross-bridge concept to protect RISE holders. Typically, tokens are minted and burned as more move between the chains, but EverRise is creating new smart contracts and locking the supply within the bridge, allowing holders to transfer their tokens on one chain to bridge and receive tokens on the other chain without paying transaction tax beyond gas fees. Very important point here. So this locking and unlocking mechanism on the bridge makes it impossible for hackers to exploit a mint function to mint an infinite number of tokens while keeping the circulating supply the same across three different networks, effectively creating three different RISE pairings with one circulating supply. Whenever RISE launched on June 15, the project immediately became famous for being the first to introduce the concept of strategic buyback to crypto and have been forked thousands of times. With EverBridge and EverRise will introduce separate strategic buybacks reserves and automatic buyback functions to each networks like BSC, Ethereum, Polygon. Strategic buybacks reserve will also be locked and only be able to burn RISE tokens on the respective networks and debut a new feature of the ability to swap the native coin in reserves for stable coin. Now, the new trading pair of RISE, Ethereum, and RISE Matic will also have their initial liquidity funded by EverRise and will be a fair launch on October 5th with no pre-sales. Users will be able to trade the Ethereum back pair on Uniswap and Matic back pair on QuickSwap. So I will go into the details like they have a buyback strategic funds. They also have reward the holders, operations, marketing and development, 3% of the project, and 6% buyback strategic funds. Now, EverRise will also be making EverBridge available to projects on Binance Smart Chains, Ethereum, Polygon, looking to access other blockchains without the hassle of developing their own bridge. Now, projects interested in utilizing EverBridge can contact the EverRise team at partnership@everrise.com. Now, about EverRise. EverRise is actually a blockchain technology startup committed to bringing security solutions to the DeFi space through ecosystem of decentralized application known as dApps. EverRise was the first token to bring a buyback to the cryptocurrency with the novel function that purchases tokens from other open market and immediately burn them. Rise, as the token is called, are required to utilize their dApps with EverOwn release in September, and more will be coming soon. So EverRise aim to bring additional levels of trust, safety, and security to Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and Polygon network. So looking at EverRise right now, current price is less, a fraction of a cent. Trading volume, of course, is about 206. Oh, okay. Yeah, strange. And total supply is one gazillion percent the total supply is quite a lot there, but for 3 different networks, I think that's something to take note, to look at. Of course, you still have to do your own research. Low, again, fraction of a cent. High was there, and this was over the last few months traded, just looking at
Looks
one
like
year.
it is. It has a quite number of high number of tokens. I think in this,
Yeah, high number of
not a limited
tokens.
ones.
Not something that I might be interested in. Of course, for those who want to do a bit more research in terms of security space in the dApps, you can check out some of the exchanges like eToro, Crypto.com, PancakeSwap, Hotbit, uh, B, uh, BKEX, and LB Bank. So something to take note. Even on the website, quite there's a white paper. I'm not going to go into this, but basically, they are establishing a new standard for the DeFi tokenomics with innovative buyback and burn system. They were the first to introduce this. Of course, Kraken, the biggest whale of all, acts as a safety net for all EverRise holders. If you look at the protocol, they have a buyback function that turn on. Tokens are bought back from the market, resulting in immediate effect on the price action. Burn also brought through the buyback are also immediately burned. This creates a true burn, meaning real value is exchanged for the tokens that are sent to the burn wallets. And of course, rewards. They are actually auto stake, instantly receiving 2%. I kind of like this feature for this token. So that's something to take note. Of course, they are using some of this to reward holders, business revenue, 50% strategic buybacks, transaction fee breakdown also. 2% rewards to holders is a direct redistribution, project sustainability, enhancement of operation, and 6% buybacks from market and burn. Implement smart analytics tactics to beat financial adversities on the blockchain, mostly due to security weaknesses. Okay, so maybe a more research to be done on this. Quite a lot of projects that will be launched from Rise. Of course, this is the token, so do check it out. Of course, this is not financial advice. It's just more for raising awareness. It's one of the most talked in town in the last 24 hours. So I thought of actually bringing that back. Hi Lawrence, yeah, thank you. It's been a while. Been a crazy ride for me. Manish, that's all I have on the news today for
Okay.
EverRise.
Yeah, so I think we have to do some research how this token is, what is
Yeah,
their
the charts don't
roadmaps.
look good. The supply also a bit
Supply
crazy for
looks
me.
quite huge, no? Supply
Yeah,
looks quite crazy
but
for me,
yeah, but I like
and those
the
has a huge
yeah
project, right?
yeah I like some of the key components of the project, like the burn,
Mm.
the buyback. Rewarding the investors seems more very investor centric, but 3 different ecosystem, very large amount of coins in the supply. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, the large amount of supply is something that which uh, very long time it will take to
Yeah, look at
make
Shiba.
your
So
money
look at
2x.
Shiba.
So Siba is there, then
Yeah.
Baby Dodge is there. There's so many things.
So let's
No
see.
point.
Let's see.
Let's
So
see.
while Manish sets up the
Yeah, let me
next
share.
next segment, join us daily live on YouTube and Facebook, 9 p.m. Singapore time and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're based in the US. And if you like money and crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Manish, back to you.
Yeah, so since this month is the last month for Binance in Singapore, I think the majority of features been going to be banned here. So we all looking for an alternate exchange which can give all the features in terms of trading. When we have our trading bot also, it should be compatible with our bot, and good for in terms of transaction fee, where when we do a trading the fee should be minimal so that we can trade a lot, and also good in terms of security and good in terms of holding our cryptos. So one name which is very famous globally, that is Hobby, and this is another good alternative of Binance. So let's see what are the features they offers, how their KYC process, and other details. So hobby communities you can join in with all this Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, or Telegram. go to their community, join the community, and then you can ask the questions over there. If you have any problems, you can directly shoot all your questions down there. So there are a few more things you need to do before you start using the fully functionality of your world-leading crypto trading platforms. The first one is complete the know your customer process, which is KYC. Then buy crypto on Huobi, deposit asset into Huobi account, trade crypto on the Huobi exchange, explore Huobi Earn, similar to Binance Savings. You have something called Huobi Earn. Activate your Huobi feature sub accounts. So let's see how their KYC process is. Know your customer process are an international standard to prevent exchange and other financial institutions from being used for illegal activities. It also enable an exchange to understand its customer and offer them a product that are suitable for their country and financial profile. So Hobby KYC process require the users to verify their identity through a platform. If you are experiencing any difficulty completing your KYC verifications, you can always contact their customer support by clicking on a help button, and right on a web page you can straight away chat to their customer care and through from your Huobi app or from website. Buy crypto on Huobi. There are two way to buy crypto through the Huobi. There are one for the vendors on a Huobi P2P marketplace, similar to Binance P2P, which is now banned here in Singapore. But Huobi P2P, as of now, there is no restrictions. You can probably try that. And the other way is by using your Visa or MasterCard debit card to buy a crypto directly from a Hobby. Other payment options may be available depending on your local payment service provider. What I understand, uh, when I did my research, I think it's also accepting a Singapore dollar. Buying from P2P market give you access to no fee fiat crypto exchange rates set by a vendors, users like yourself in an open marketplace. The P2P marketplace also gives you the opportunity to sell your crypto for fiat without any fee or cost. Transaction on a Hobby P2P marketplace are governed by Hobby's P2P systems, which include escrow service and a robust anti-fraud framework. That is really cool feature which gives additional layer of security to your fund. Buying directly from Hobby using debit card or credit card is a convenient and fast, although the transaction related fee and cost will apply. Definitely the method is suitable for buying a small amount of crypto depending on your reason. Hobby also accept other payment methods such as apply pay, SEPA, spot, Klarna, faster payment, and more. So probably in upcoming videos we'll cover how you can use P2P. Probably we'll try to show you live as well. Deposit asset into your Hobby account. You may also move your token asset from other platform and wallet to your Hobby account. Please just you have to be careful on the address part. You just ensure you are typing a correct address so that it reached your right wallet. And yeah, please check carefully that you are using a correct wallet address and the correct blockchain when making deposit. So I think in upcoming videos we are going to show series of video on Hobbies where I show you how to transfer over your tokens from Binance to Hobby and other details. Trade crypto on Hobby exchange. The Hobby Spot exchange is the most popular service on the Hobby global platform. Here you find real-time prices for hundred of tokens that you can buy and sell to get the token you wish to hold. If you buy low and sell high, you can also make a profit on the Hobby Spot exchange or use the Hobby Grid trading bot. They also come up with their inbuilt bot to automate your market moves to take advantage of a price volatility with the minimum efforts on your part. So we will explore that as well. uh, Talking about Hobby Earn is an investment product for a user to manage their digital assets. Instead of just holding your assets on an exchange account, you may deposit portion of your holding into a flexible earning and fixed earnings, which will generate an APY on your token assets, special features, earning promotions, and also offer periodically subject based on the availability on the hobby platform. So activate your hobby feature sub account trading in derivatives products like a future contract, perpetual swap contract in a popular way to profit from the market. To enable future trading for your account, you will need to make a separate applications to activate your hobby feature sub account. A separate application is needed because not just jurisdictions may also retail traders to participate in derivatives tradings or various category of a trading may be allowed access to derivative products. So future is something that which is really risky until you have done lots of practice and you are into crypto trading from long time. Then you can try the future trading. In upcoming videos we will cover all the detailed features, even their security features. So that's all for today.
Yeah, thanks, Manish. I think very important to know all the different options like trading in futures, trading in options. However, a friend of
Yeah.
mine, very experienced, he uses a tool that he pays 1,005 USD, which we will get for root zones most likely sometime in December, because that in
Mhm.
itself you have to actually set up to know the inflow of money and how to actually capitalize within the 15 minutes, 3 minutes time frame.
Yeah.
So let's see what's happening on the market side of things. We have the fear index. So looking at just a year ago, we had the C19 and then we had a very dry period. It took us down pretty low for a couple of months before we had a nice, since the B word in 21st July. If you have not caught that, you can actually check it out. The video is actually in our archives. And then we came down slightly, a bit down, not as low as we were between May and July. Now we are slowly climbing back up, which is a good sign. So before I get into the Bitcoin situation, let's also see on the stock market side of things. There's partial fear that came in. China fired on the real estate Evergrande, if I pronounce it correctly. So basically, they are saying that is going to be huge, like the Lehman Brothers in what happened in the last decade. And so far, no impact. Things, there's some fear that came in. Dow Jones also didn't do pretty well. There was supposed to be a rally, but that also did not happen. So still, the stock market will be going as what it should do in the last couple of months.
Mm.
Good news, of course, you can see that the most of the heat map shows the Bitcoin, of course, taking 50% of the market share, about 20% of Ethereum, followed by the rest. We are in the green. Money is pouring in. I think last that I've covered, we were doing around 1.8, $1.9 trillion in the market. Today, we are in the 2.1, about 2 trillion to 2.1. So money will be flowing in. 12,000 over cryptocurrencies, 400 over exchanges. And the top three coins right now that is trending is Light, Gravity, X, and Arviva. Right, top gainers, of course, as you can see, some of these coins that we haven't, get crazy amounts like 16,000 percent. All this soon will go through certain regulations to ensure that there's stability for retail investors like us. So in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin is up by 9.31%. Last 7 days, of course, is looking bullish because we are coming into the bull run from between October to December, as seen in historically for the last 7 years. Ethereum is up by 7.82, Cardano up by 5.84, BNB is up by 9.39, USDT slightly up by 0.01, XRP is up by 8.76, Solana is up by 9.69, USDC slightly down by 0.04, Polkadot is up by 10.14, and Doge still holding 10th place is up by 6.61. You can also look at few things like Luna, Avalanche, Chainlink, Algorand, Cosmos, and VeChain. Of course, I'm farming a lot of VeChain mining. because this is undervalued, it has a potential. And something to take note, which I revealed last week, the FTX token, or called FTT. This, although it's $54, has a potential and is owned by some of the wealthiest people. Right now, I mean, in BitBoy's term, this is called a financial cartel, right? So these are the group of people that come in and they are part of this elite group, and FTX is one of them. So that's something to take note. Follow what the rich are doing. Typically, you may not be a billionaire, but you might make some money along the side of things. Looking at the charts over for the last 7 days, you can see that we have grown about 11%. So of course, Bitcoin price projection still remains at 100,000 to 150,000 sometime by the end of this year, closer to maybe January or mid-Feb, before it starts to go back into the bear cycle, which is a very normal cycle of any market cycle. You just need to understand market cycle, understand the tokenomics of the coin, connect both of it, and then place your money based on the portfolio strategy, which we have covered many times before. Ethereum, of course, price prediction about 10 to 15,000. Cardano again still 3 to 5. BNB $1,000. USDT, that audit, always keep it at the back of your mind, because a lot of tokens and coins are paired to USDT and it can cause a black swan. If you're not too sure of the black swan, do head down to our YouTube channel, where I've covered this in the first video called The Market Crash. So there's a definition on how to interpret when certain things happen in the market space. XRP, of course, parabolic move that will happen, 20x. We're looking at about $20. So having it at $1 US dollars now is still considerable cheap. Of course, all these price prediction may or may not happen. Nobody has the crystal ball. You do your own research, have a good portfolio strategy, understand the technicals, work on your cash flow management, as well as understanding the risks at play. Solana, of course, price prediction is 200 to 250. Doge, we are still waiting for that $1. Elon Musk is working closely with a lot of the developers, doing 800 over nodes upgrades, having Doge also being able to enter Ethereum, calling it the universal currency of the world, right? Basically trying to replace the US dollars. Will it happen? I don't know. The Feds are still there. They will come out with their own CBDC strategy. They will also come out with their own coins in some future. Polkadot, of course, price prediction is $85, so that's something to take note. The rest, I've not done the research, so I can't really comment. VT, of course, very good thing that I'm always constantly farming this, and that is something maybe in the near future. So looking at this very good chart, what a day to start this. On the 1st of October, we see a very nice bullish candle over the last 3 days. We have broken the 250 days moving averages, so hopefully that becomes our new support again before we aim to try to beat the height that we got at about 52,000 before hitting a resistance at 55 and going up for the all-time new high of 64,854 shortly. But very nice moving trend going up. Bitcoin, of course, is hodl based on this rainbow chart. I always also at the same time check whether some of the people like MicroStrategy, are they adding to their portfolio. So far still at 144. Tesla still remain the same. Galaxy, no change there. Scrolling down, El Salvador still having 700. Check out their wallet called, keep forgetting the name, but it is growing. So there's a lot of people transacting to get that $30 worth of Bitcoin moving and circulating within the economy. Bulgaria, of course, holding very much in terms of Bitcoin. We also have Grayscale. So Grayscale is another thing to look out for. So they have a lot more than MicroStrategy in terms of fund. Most of them are baby boomers, all traditional people who were in the traditional market. So they buy a lot of it over the counter. And when you purchase Bitcoin over the counter, it will hold you for 6 months. So there's that locking portion. And so the price action of Bitcoin doesn't fluctuate as much, keeping it very stable. We also look at the V recovery. We spoke about the China $3 trillion mistake that they have made, but all these miners are going up, so you can see that we are on the uptrend, coming back slowly but surely to 180 hashing power. And look at the Bitcoin wallets every day growing. So 65, 66. So more money are pouring in. People are getting to know this. It's much more easier to open up a wallet, whether with KYC or without KYC. Tons of wallet out there and easy to purchase the actual coins and tokens. So good sign there. And also the logarithmic growth curves. I can't pronounce all these kind of scientific term, but basically what it means is that we've seen the peaks of hitting this top of the chart. Look at the projection at the end of this. We are looking at 150,000 as what we have predicted. So right now we are still barely in the middle. So you can almost see that right now Bitcoin is currently trading at 50. So you only 2x your money. Hence we always put 50% into Bitcoin. Never sell that. The remaining we trade in other coins, and one coin open, it creates it creates a buyback of all the ever investments you did and all the losses and the hacks that ever happened to you in this. So for us, that's a few things that we have put in place, mostly in the gaming NFT space, like TCP, Meta Hero, which we have covered extensively, and what else, Manish, that we have invested in gaming? TCP, Meta Hero, and one more of the
They seem and MNG.
MNG, yeah. So Moon Nation, which I'm trying to get banned. So Ben, if you're seeing this, I know we are trying to get you on this channel. I know you're a busy guy, preparing for the Dubai. So Dubai is actually having an event coming out on 13th of October. I believe it's for the crypto in Dubai conference. Let's see what's happening. So this will be hosted. I think it's a summit that will be hosted. It's more on the future of cryptocurrency, and a lot of investors are going to come in. And that's my suspicious is that this event will actually bring in money into specific coins. So you can see 13th to October. This will be a UAE. Tons of investors will be coming in looking to pour money into the cryptocurrency space.
That's the
If you look at some of the panel, let's see if I can find. So Ben from MNG, which we have been contacting through LinkedIn, and trying to get him here. He's busy right now. Let's see. He's one of the So co-founder, CEO of Moon Nation. Ben Toda. And another person that we are also in contact. Let's see, where's this guy? Can't find him here. Another person also quite prominent in this space, who also is part of this. I need to actually check. For the life of me, I've been contacting so many people, I can't even recall. So anyways, yeah, so check this out. A lot of sponsors you can get to see, promoting what they want to actually promote. A lot of NFTs, a lot of
I would like someday, if you get opportunity, we want to go here and see if, as an audience, just see.
Maybe we could also be a partner, Root Zones. Yeah. So
Yeah.
who knows? Let's see. So we can become a sponsor, and that will carry the name of Root Zones. So check it out. Look at they have the stage, there's a floor plan, they'll be talking. We'll try to get some snippets and create a video montage so that
It's like a Dubai Expo.
It is a Dubai Expo, and I believe from 13 to 14, Manish, we'll see some of the coins going to explode, and I think that's where these people will be promoting. And check out Meta Hero. is going to be a real game changer. That's right. Meta Hero. I don't know whether he's here actually. Let me see. I've been trying to find him. I recall that he will also be in this event. But do check out one of our videos, because it covers that now, like the movie Ready Player One, you can actually bring yourself, especially and items, into the digital space. And as you play your character, like World of Warcraft, for those of you who are gamers, your character becomes a certain, have certain limited edition stuff on them. You can put them up in the kind of an OpenSea NFT to sell off that character. Similarly to TCP, when you have certain magical wands and all that, some people actually need those wands to add to their character in order to make the character more valuable. You can sell those wands again for TCP coins, which currently trading at 10 cents. So when this thing hits the market, the games are not launched yet. All the coins that myself and Manish have invested in the games are not launched, but when they launch, it will create that cash machine, that ecosystem. Tradings will happen, and then when that happens, you start to see the price action in place. So that's all I have. It's good to be back from a trip. So we'll see you
Yeah.
tomorrow. Manish will be going on the trip next week. I guess living the crypto life. So 4 days will be on a cruise. So I'll be hosting myself. So
Yep. So see you after my break. Probably, yeah.
yeah.
So
So that's
tomorrow
all,
I'll be
guys.
still
Thank
coming
you.
and still joining. Yeah.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Manish.
And if you have any further questions, please let us know. And see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.
Take care.